Pietro Lombardi, it's completely true. The only thing I'm ashamed of is my behavior. Pietro Lombardi turned to his fans after all the allegations. This was supposed to happen the night the police launched their operation. It's been a difficult few weeks for Pietro Lombardi, 32, and his fiancée Laura Maria Ripa, 28. After the police raided Lombardi's house, where Laura Maria was hospitalized, serious allegations of violence against Lombardi surfaced everywhere. He was allegedly responsible for the bruises on his girlfriend's neck. After a long silence and speculations about the breakup, Pietro now informs his fans with an emotional video. This was supposed to happen on the night of the scandal. Pietro Lombardi speaks about his behavior on the night of the police operation. The DSDS star posted a video on Instagram in which he explains that he should not have commented earlier on the advice of his lawyer. But now the time has come for him to reveal the truth. I am old enough now that I am not afraid to admit my mistakes and what I did wrong. He admitted, yes, that's right. The police came that day. Yes, it was important that the police came. The police are there to mediate the situation, to solve the problem, to bring peace to the situation. And that was the only embarrassing thing that happened that night was my behavior. I am not all that and I am not proud of it. But the singer did not reveal what exactly happened. However, it is important to emphasize that for him he apologized for the behavior of his betrothed concubine Laura Maria. Pietro Lombardi, I never beat my wife. But what hurt Pietro Lombardi the most were the allegations of violence against him. For him it was important to say, I have never beaten my wife. The question here is, why did she go to the hospital? Later, Laura Maria was examined at the hospital, but there was nothing abnormal and no diagnosis was made, as Pietro further clarified, and no bruises were mentioned anymore. But he continued to search for serious words. But he don't want to say anything here because there is nothing to sugarcoat. I'm a real asshole. The singer is deep. I promised Laura that I would try to solve my problems and to control my emotions better, the father of three concluded. Pietro Lombardi, the quarrel with Laura was not for publicity. The fact that Pietro Lombardi has been repeatedly accused of staging the whole situation for publicity has also been bothering him in recent weeks. For the DSDS jury, it is important to emphasize once again that this is not the case. We don't know what we're getting out of this advertising either. Do you think it's funny that I go out on the street and people think I'm a thug? It's not. Anyone who makes advertising worthwhile in the world has to bear such accusations against themselves. Laura Maria also received serious accusations, and further admitted that I will not allow Laura to be portrayed as a gold digger. Laura is an independent woman, she earns her own money and is not dependent on me. It would be nonsense to say that she had signed a contract with him and now she had to take safety measures. Pietro Lombardi wants a happy ending for the family. Finally, Pietro promised, I will do everything I can to ensure that our family has strong support and that we solve the problem. After the birth of our second child, a son Emilio, with Laura Maria, there will be truly great times. Now, all he cares about is that life can return to normal and his family can finally have a happy ending. For our kids, Alessio, our bad kids, Liano and Emilio, we want nothing more than to be with their mom and dad when they grow up, he said. There is nothing more than this.